There's a strange kind of strength hidden in letting go. Not in giving up, not in apathy or indifference, but in the quiet, deliberate act of detachment. We live in a world obsessed with holding on, to identities, to opinions, to stuff, to people who've long outgrown us, to goals we stopped believing in years ago, to a version of ourselves we no longer recognize. And so, the more we cling, the heavier life becomes. Like dragging dead weight through time, wondering why we feel so tired. But what if the real path to power isn't about gaining more, but shedding what no longer serves? Detachment is not coldness, it's clarity. It's looking at the chaos of the world and saying, I don't need to lose myself in this. It's choosing peace over performance, presence over possession. And maybe, just maybe, the ones who walk away aren't lost. They're free. We are taught from childhood to collect, not just toys and tokens, but validation, titles, followers. We hoard attention like it's oxygen. We tie our worth to things outside of ourselves, as if the more we own, the more we are. But the truth? Ownership is an illusion. You don't own your house. The bank does. You don't own your job. It can disappear tomorrow. You don't even own the people you love. They are not yours to control. And when you wrap your identity around these things, you live in constant fear. Fear of loss, fear of change, fear of becoming no one. But detachment breaks the spell. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy things. It means they don't own you. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our judgment about things." Detach from the outcome. Detach from the ego that says, "This is mine," because the only thing that's ever truly yours is how you respond. In a noisy world, solitude is a rebellion. Most people fear being alone. Not because they're afraid of the silence, but because they're afraid of what the silence might say. They drown themselves in distractions, endless scrolling, background noise, relationships without depth, just to avoid themselves. But detachment invites us inward. It says, come, sit, listen. Because once you're no longer addicted to being seen, you begin to see. You begin to notice how much energy you gave away, how many of your decisions weren't yours, how rarely you've actually met yourself. And in that stillness, you meet your power, the kind that doesn't need applause, that isn't threatened by silence, that doesn't chase, because it knows its worth. The tightest grip holds the most tension. Look at your hands. What are you still clinging to? A friendship that expired long ago? An identity built for a younger version of you? A future that was never really yours? We hold on because it feels safer, because we confuse familiarity with truth. But growth only happens in space, and space only comes from release. When a tree sheds its leaves in autumn, it's not dying, it's preparing. It trusts the cycle. It lets go to make room. You are no different. You were not meant to carry the past forever. You were not meant to be everything for everyone. Letting go is not failure, it's evolution. The refusal to stay small for the sake of comfort. The radical act of saying, I deserve more than this version of me. Control is seductive. We think if we plan enough, worry enough, anticipate enough, we can prevent pain, avoid loss, outrun chaos. But life laughs at our schedules. It rips through our blueprints, and every moment spent trying to dominate life is a moment wasted resisting its beauty. Detachment is not passivity. It's presence. It's meeting each moment without a script, without forcing it to be something it's not. The more you let go of control, the more you realize you never needed it. The river flows whether you panic or not. The rain falls indifferent to your umbrella. Surrender is not weakness. It is the highest form of strength. To trust that you will adapt, to believe that even when it hurts, you are being reshaped, not ruined. Take away your job title, your relationship, your followers, your possessions. Who's left? That's the real question detachment asks. Because most people don't know. They've built castles out of their roles and called it a self. But the deeper you go into detachment, the more you realize you are not what you do. You are not what you own. You are not even what you think. You are the stillness beneath it all. The watcher. The awareness that notices without judgment. And that version of you? That's unshakable. No recession can touch it. No breakup can define it. No failure can dismantle it. It is the part of you that doesn't need the world to say, you matter, to know that you do. Detachment isn't about withdrawing from life. It's about engaging with it more honestly, more fully, more freely. It's not that you stop loving, you just stop needing. It's not that you stop caring, you just stop clinging.